Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to play Adele's new song titled Remedy. Let me play a little bit of it for you so you know how it sounds, and then I'll teach it to you. Okay, so the song has repeating chords for the most part, which is nice. So there's probably about 8 different chords that you'll have to learn. Let's start with the intro. I'll start with the right hand and go slow for you. So that movement right there, what's going on is you're hitting your middle finger on G, you have a thumb on E, and then a D up high with your 5 finger. Okay, and the movement goes... So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's back and forth, and then outside, outside. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So groups of 3. Think of it like that. That's how you'll get this rhythm down. Okay, so groups of 3. Let's continue on to the next chord in the right hand, and then it's this right here. So it's 1, 2, 3. Outside notes. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That. Okay, so you're gonna have to have big hands in order to play this. So if you have small hands, you're out of luck for this one. That's probably easy to hit. This starts getting hard with the octaves, so hopefully you have big enough hands. If not, eat your vegetables and hope they grow. Okay, so that rhythm one more time. 1, 2, 3. Outside notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Outside notes starting with that top note. 1, 2, 3. And then outside notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Except you don't do it on this last one. Sorry about that. You just hit and hold. Okay? So with the left hand, you're going to be on an E minor. So you're just going to hit an E and a root and fifth. So an E and a B. And then, so that's... Watch my left hand. That's what I'm teaching you now. So you're going to have a D and an A. And then you can't see this A. Oh, yes, you can. I just looked at my camera. You can see it. Okay, so it's going to be a low A, and then this A here, and then you have this. Okay, what you can do on this one, when you hit it and hold it, you can kind of give it some rhythm. Okay, so rhythm like that. Now, that's tricky to do. And if you struggle doing rhythms like that, kind of playing hands together and making your music come to life, I'm going to direct you to a system. I'll put it on the screen here for you, called Rhythm Techniques for You. You can click on that whenever you'd like at the end of the video or right now if it interests you. And all that is it's a system that I developed to strengthen your ability to play hands together. So those rhythms, it's called Rhythm Techniques for You. It brings your music and your chords to life. 1 in every 4 of my viewers clicks on that. So go click on that whenever you're ready. Let's get back to the tutorial. That system is incredible. Let's play what we know so far, the intro. Okay, one thing that I didn't show you in the intro is when you're holding this A here, I have a walk down. Da, da, da. So it's just a walk down from C sharp to B to A, and then back to it. Now the second time before you go into the verse, you don't do the walk down. Okay, so now let's go into the verse, and I'll show you the chords that you're going to be playing, and then I'll show you the melody line in the right hand. So the chords, why don't you play it like this? An E minor like this, so the right hand will be on an E, a G, a B, and a D. E minor, left hand on an E minor and B. Okay. Then a D chord. Okay, look at the blue application. That'll help you figure out the notes. Pause it if need be. And then, okay, an A chord. Okay, so you have the A, the root, and then the octave right there. Okay, so those 3 chords right there are going to compose the verse. Let me show you how the right hand would play with that now. Okay, so the right hand does some single notes like this. Okay, so let me show you that. I'm doing a G in my right hand on the E minor, and then I rock back and forth. So it's kind of those group of 3s again. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, So on the E minor and the D, I'm doing that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and then C sharp for the A, and then da da da. So that movement, C sharp, D, C sharp, A, da 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 da. So all together, that little section. This is one time. This is one section of the verse. Now notice what my left hand is doing here. See how it's kind of hitting? Again, if you struggle with that hitting, that's hard to do if you don't know how to develop your rhythm independence. Just check out that system. It'll help out. So. Now check this out. Here's a change. Okay, so the third time through the verse, you play da-da, that chord right there. It's a pretty chord. It's an E minor 7, okay? So the walk-up goes like this from D with your 3 finger, your middle finger, flipping you off. Sorry about that. Moving up. 4 finger on E, and then you hit the chord. So the flip off, the 4, and the chord. So 1, 2, chord. And when you hit that, you hit this top note after. So here and to D. So it'd sound like this. And then you go to the D chord, so back to the D chord, and then to the C sharp. So the verse would sound like this. That's 2 times through. Third time. Back to the regular one for the last one. Okay, that's what you know up to there. Then you go to a G chord. So right there, pause it and look at the blue notes. Okay, let's move on. And then you go to an A chord while your left hand stays on that G and D. So you have an A, C sharp, and E. Then you go back to the G chord. And then you go to an A chord. So your left hand will make the switch to an A and an E. Okay, so that little section again, it goes like this. I'll go slow. I'll show you the chorus chords. Let's go through them. You're going to have a D. See if you can play the D chord like that. If not, let go of the bottom note. Okay, D to an A. And then you have a little walk up after the A. It goes like this. So 1, 2, 3. Let go of the bottom note if you can't hit this chord. So it'd sound like this. So from here, da, dum, B minor. Okay, and the way you're going to play your B minor is actually like this. So notice what I'm doing in the right hand. I have an A, a D, and an F sharp. Left hand's on B and F sharp. Okay, so that little section from the chorus. So this is pre-chorus, and then into the chorus. Here we go. So that movement coming down into the B minor. So it's 5 finger, 4 finger on F sharp, and then E, and then chord. That's the B minor. Then it repeats. D, A, G. So on the G, and then the A, I'm going to show you a melody line that's really important to the song, and then we'll wrap up the song. Okay? So coming out of the chorus, then it does this. You know what? I'm kind of forgetting how it goes. Let me play through the chorus, and then it'll come back to me. got it. So coming out of the chorus, so let me start from the beginning of the chorus, just the chords very quickly. So you should track with this. This is a D, A, then we have the walk up to the B minor, and then repeat. And then here's the G. So there's a line that walks into the G. It goes F sharp, D, and then when you hit the B in your right hand, you hit a G in your left hand. So da, 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 your remedy. She kind of does that with her voice. She pitches it down. I just use the. That's always fun. Okay, so your remedy. Okay, so let me show you how that is coming out of the chorus one more time. So then to the G. And then back to the intro. Okay, so that's it for the song. There is a solo that the piano player does, and instead of playing it down here, he ends up playing it up here. Now, one thing does change on that solo, and we'll end on this note. Instead of hitting outside with the top note on D, he goes to the E. So he goes. So it's inside 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit different, the rhythm and the structure of the notes. So I'll show that to you slowly. So 1, 2, 3, outside, inside, out. See that? 1, 2, 3, out, in, out. 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 So once you get good at that, those are the intro chords. You just kind of go quick with it. Okay, so that is the song. What I would suggest doing is listening to the song to see how many times she repeats things and how things go exactly. But that's the main parts. Those are the main parts of the song. Again, like I mentioned, go check out that Rhythm Techniques for You. That's an excellent program. A lot of people have had success with that. I developed it myself. Subscribe for more Adele. I have a cover up of this and some more tutorials on my page. So make sure to subscribe, go to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.